Cek 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 cek. Masuk ya audio ya semua ya. Ya guys, kita lanjut lagi Dragon Dogma 2 nya guys.
𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 is but a stone's throw from here. I can guide you there if you wish.
Oke.
This way, if you please.
Oh dia yang ngomong. 𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 serba tahu ya.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Kita tidur dulu cok. Dia kayaknya mau jalan misi nih.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master.
Sabar
But
ya
I
Cak ya.
suppose I can guide us there later.
There
Yeah.
will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Ya nanti ya kita tidur dulu guys. Itu darah kita mentok sih tuh kalau nggak tidur tuh. Biar full kita tidur dulu.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 is but a stone's throw from here. I can guide you there if you wish.
Loh, kenapa dia? Kamu kenapa coy? Nanti lah.
This town must.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase?
Jual apa kamu? Jual makanan ya? Makanan skip dulu dah.
Much obliged, sir.
Thank you. Sorry ya.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
Oh, how I've longed to embrace my...
Tidur dulu coy. They're not complete pak.
Though our foes were familiar, our tactics...
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Yes please. Lead the way please.
𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 is but a stone's throw from here. I can guide you there if you wish.
Stop that!
Masih Zaknya ke sono pak.
Always hope. We've got goblins.
Hah?
Suppose
Goblin
I'll
sampai
have
sini.
this.
Loh, goblin sampai sini dong.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen.
Ayo Cak. Lead the way, lead the way.
This
Loh.
looks like trouble.
Getting the upper hand.
Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Sampai sini anjir. Zombo ini.
Good, I'd never leave.
Whatever am I to do?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Oke, bedaan ya.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 for allies.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us
Pelan-pelan
ponder
dong,
how
anjir.
best to proceed.
Set mayatnya masih ada pak, mayatnya. Udah 2 hari ini.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Right, just follow me. A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
Tewas tadi ya. Mana sih Zak? Zak. Ya.
Come, let me grant you wings.
Apa nih kabarnya?
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
Nah, ini dia nih, kita semalam kena bantai di sini ya guys ya. Party kita, sekarang kita balas dendam ini.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
It's okay, it's alright. Problem. Sekarang kalian aku yang nge-guide kalian ya. Nah, problem is okay. Tumben gak ada goblinnya anjir. Semalam mereka nge-spawn lagi pak.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Ini kau.
Master, goblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Pleasure to serve you, Master.
Tak terima aku semalam kau bantai ya. Mati loh. Let's go guys.
Over so soon? Why? You seem to have trample you on stage.
Overconfidence is an enemy of human policy. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Mana lagi? Bunyiin loncengnya biar rame. Gak takut kita. Ini keluar lu pada.
Douse the flames before it is too late. I merely did as I was.
Terima kita dibantai semalam, cok, sama mereka ini. Oke.
Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
You retrieve
Our
my.
task is complete.
Oh, udah
Not
komplit
a bad
tasnya.
idea. Where are we off to next?
Tolong kalian bawain dong, tolong. Si Brun very light, cok. Brun tolong bawain dong, Brun.
Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. We were to make for 𝓲𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Ya. Kita looting dulu dong.
It is an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
Ada diambil sama dia. Nah, lu jatuh lu kan. Makanya hati-hati, Pak.
Could you come over here?
Sabar ya. Kalian wait aja lah, wait. Wait aja, cok. Nanti kena hit anjir. Kayak si Vanilla. Kita hilang.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold just a moment.
Thank you. Wait ya. Biarkan aku ngeluting dulu,
Really
guys.
now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the arisen we serve here. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Ya udah habis ya kayaknya tinggalnya.
I fear I shall lose sight of you if you go much further.
Sabar, nggak jauh-jauh, tenang aja. Ayo, 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 ayo. Takut bener kali.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Kita ke bawah dulu dah. Ke bawah jalan buntu, cuman ada Dogma dari. Kan? Grevier's Horn. Oh, buat ambil itu aja kak. Gak bisa. Let's go guys. Udah kosong di situ. Sini Good. Anda.
Over here!
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Ya siapa namanya ngeloting pak, ngeloting marahin cok. Sabar Zak, tinggi dulu lah. Ini kemana nih? Loh, ini goblin siapa nih kita bantai?
A new destination calls to you, I take it. Oh, say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Ya lalu ikut aja, nggak usah banyak cincong ya pada semua ya. Ini siapa yang ngebantai cok ini goblin ini? Oh, di mana lagi nih?
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Itu orang kah depan? Oh goblin.
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Pray, lend us your aid.
Oke boleh.
You're dead. Scatter the goblins! You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour if ever there's a chance.
Kabarnya gue looting dulu ya.
We found a chest. Let us examine what it has.
Anjir, very heavy coy. Ini berat kah? Shift to si ini deh, si Zak deh. Oh, kita bawa pedang juga anjir, kan berat. Bawa ini juga anjir, gila lah. Anjir, kayak gini betul ya anjir jadi ya. Selananya anjir, kampret ya guys ya. Tapi ngeri cowok tuh, defense 120 nambahnya anjir, gede loh elemennya anjir ya. Ini pakai jelas baju juga ya, ini sama baju sih. Beef kasih vanilla nih, masih enteng deh, masih light anjir.
Wafer.
Oh bisa kita pakai anjir rupanya. Kenapa nggak dipakai dari kemarin pak? Astaga. Oh begitu, paham. Jadi pakai di saat ada musuh aja dipakainya. Ini elemen apa nih nggak tahu lah ya. Oke. Jadi pakai dulu. Nanti.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Kalian tunggu sini.
I'll be here, but standing still is harder than it looks, you know.
Kalau ada goblin aku panggil slow. Oh ini jalan keluar nih kayak nih. Oh ini tangga ini kah? Oh iya tuh yang kemarin tuh ya, kita manggil si Zak, si bernama itu ya. Alright. Kayaknya enggak deh kayaknya. Bentar. Kayaknya bukan cok ini. Tuh kan baru lagi. Oh iya ini baru lagi loh ini.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Kakak apa? Dia mage ya. Ibrahim cok namanya. Di level 16 coy. Si ini level berapa ya? Kita taruh di favorit dulu. Favorit dulu ya. Oke nanti ya. Cara si ini si Zak level 12 pak.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Kita hire dia aja deh. Coba si Zak dulu. Sorry ya Zak, ntar ya Zak. Si Zak kita kasih batu ininya lah. Anjay gold. Oh so. Kita kasih golden horn aja deh.
It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Oke, Ibrahim level 16 guys. Zero anjir, zero ini cok, zero bayaran. Gratis punya dia anjir. Mana lagi nih? Ini lain lagi pak. Bentar, kita balik ke mereka dulu guys. Udah keluar ini. Lah si itu mana? Sini si Ibrahim. Atau dia Ibrahim tuh.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Alright, no problem. Dia pakai ini aja deh, sesavan boots aja sama kayak aku. Oh ini ranger tight beda tapi bentuknya sama. Kalian tunggu sini lah ya, Oh muter-muter dulu. Tadi sono keluar ya kan. Banyak kali coy.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Mau istirahat, kasih Brun istirahat dulu. Tapi nggak bisa nge-set camping pak di sini. Mana istirahatnya? Kan, udah. Hampir kelewat dong. Aduh. Gimana ngambilnya pak? Anjrit. Itu gimana ngambilnya? Wah ini mah kayaknya harus terbang gak sih pakai mage yang terbang itu anjir.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Don't worry about me ya. Alah. Ada. Aduh nggak bisa diambil pak itu. Aduh gimana ya. Alah. Udah lah ya.
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment.
'Tis good to see that you are.
You're looking well, eh? Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
Kok bilangnya sir ya? Pak kita kan woman. Karakter kita cok, bukan kitanya ya.
'Tis good to see that you are.
Ini jalan buntu kah sudah? Kita balik yuk. Oh ini
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
sini belum nih. Kan.
Goblins approach!
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Well done, Master.
Yes. Mana dulu nih, yang kanan dulu lah ya. Oh ini mah balik lagi pak. Tempat yang awal itu nggak sih? Berarti yang kiri itu nanti keluar dong, berarti yang kiri. Soalnya lagi pun jalannya udah kebuka coy, jalannya bukan tutup lagi. Iya ini keluar, ini mah keluar cok. Itu udah, sini udah habis lah ya. Udah kita langsung aja lah yang tadi.
Only the vim to tie my boots.
Cok mana cok? Di bawah itu. Kita keluar dari sini aja lah keluarnya.
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant. Out of the cave at last.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
Indeed, you are correct.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
Wah, nggak bisa naik lagi pak.
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Ho ho! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Banyak yang pada mati sih.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy. So here are rewards.
Olah mereka rupanya ya. Goblin-goblin ini. Badanku kenapa dah? Kena buff kah? Ayo kita pakai ini ya, kikirnya nih. Use. Masalah beb. Abrakadabra. Loh. Oh, di pedang kita. Monyet kau ya. Healing
Whatever
dong.
it is you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Thank you. Ini si Vanilla, cok. Gila di buff lagi nih kayak nih. Jadi heal di buff sama dia.
A good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's all to be found while we're here?
Sabar ya. Jangan tunggu itu dulu. Awan apa aku bilang. Sip, thank you. Pasti taruh di pinggir-pinggir jalan, Pak. Tepi jurang gitu apa.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Kita coba pakai ini. Ini yang grimoire ya, ini yang darah. Apa nih? Apa yang api? Ada yang api nggak?
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Tingling dulu lah. Kita explore. Anjir.
An appropriate choice of rhythm.
Wah, gila ini kayaknya kalau malam-malam ngeri, cok.
I seem to have taken a hit.
Aduh.
The paths to Vic. It seems we have enraged our.
Nggak usah dipakai sih. Oh, kita lagi kenok kah?
Bow.
I cannot believe them. A rage to our advantage.
Understood.
Ya kan, ngambil dia kan.
There's a real wind on your face. Jump up and I'll send you flying.
Wah. Anjir, langsung mati anjir. This tale has ended. Ya. Gila, sakit kali Pak dia.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest
Sabar dulu.
location.
Tuh di
We were
depan
to
dia.
make for Harv village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Bisa heal nggak? Bisa heal nggak?
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Ah, oke.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Oh, nanti dulu lah ya. Bahas dendam, Cok. Sabar.
I see our goal has changed.
Sendam
I would not
anjir.
presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a
Asem,
guide.
Cok, dia.
The
Minotaur
Arisen
tai
decides
itu
our
dia.
path. We have but to follow.
Itu dia guys, Minotaur tai itu asem ya. Bahas dendam guys.
This should be interesting. I'm unfamiliar with this, though.
Even open. Focus your attacks.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. Over here!
Bantuin kah sama dia? Bantuin Cok sama dia. Aduh.
I only hope I did not disappoint. Seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponent
Healing.
makes for easy prey.
Awas, Cok. Awas anjir.
It is a foe worthy of caution. Lord Seorang, let's go.
Really now?
Wah, langsung mati anjir. Kayaknya kita nggak bisa ngelawan dia guys. Aduh.
Let us press on with our next objective.
Makin mati
Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. We were to make for Harv village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
makin mati makin berkurang lagi darahku anjir banget Cok. Udahlah. Pak, kita udah berlima anjir, tadi dibantuin sama satu lagi tuh.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act.
Balik lah ya bos.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Siapa
Shall
itu?
we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
We've got goblins. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Well done. These things will be truly defeated when their skulls smash beyond repair.
When charged, be sure to avoid open flame. I cannot fall to power.
I can do no less than serve.
Well,
Gila, dia jadi sorcerer anjir undeadnya.
Well done, Master.
Ayo si Ibrahim itu tunjukin jalan, Cok. Oh iya, ada desa Pak di sini.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever
Main dia gak
possible.
ngomong. Ini Pak, bantai dulu gak sih?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Wih, apaan tuh? Rupanya desa goblin aja rupanya.
That was hard won.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Aduh. Lah.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Apa tuh di atas genteng?
We cannot break it from this side.
Really now? Oof, that was close.
Kalian tunggu aja ya. Aku mau parkour dulu
You
ini.
haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Enggak, tentang aja, enggak akan lupakan kalian. Belum parkour doang. Nggak nyampe, Cok.
Most would be abed at this hour.
Awas, 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 awas.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Lah, kok nggak nyampe sih?
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchase.
How might I be of assistance?
Cara ke atasnya gimana deh?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have 𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕s for allies.
Each to their own.
Yalah, cabut aja lah.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Mati, Cok, loncat dari sini bawah. Anjir, gua lagi, Pak.
It is our first time setting foot in this place, but I trust we'll muddle through.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Nah, kan apa gue bilang, padahal cuman kayak oh ini kayak ada raga lain ini kan. Nggak bisa kesana kan ya, nggak bisa sih. Nggak bisa cok, kampret. Awas bro, jangan situ bro, sini bro.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Pokoknya kan ledakannya pak. Nah kan gitu dia.
Okay. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
Of course.
Bawah nggak ya? Cuman jalannya ada kayak gitu, aduh, udah habis lagi. Ke batu ini lah ya, masih bisa nggak batu ini? Ya, agak bisa lagi batunya. Mana bomnya udah habis anjir. Yang nge-spawn lagi kah bomnya? Kok bisa dipukul?
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
Bisa dipukul rupanya.
Soldiers of bone!
Nice bro.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Nah juga looting cok, mana? Kebuntu kaki segini doang. Segitu doang coy kan.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Let me get that.
Oh ini belum aku looting nih. Bisa-bisanya pak ambil looting.
speak your will, and I'll see it done.
There is a rumour whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Mana anjir? City di sini lagi.
I shall pin the fiend in place!
I concur.
Siapa tuh? Goblin kah?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
For most priorities without those flames.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
So, kalau butuh heal pun dia ngedekat, Pak.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
True enough.
Kita lawan hantu anjir.
Make a difference when I'm working. See?
Ambil nih miasmat nih. Vanilla mana, Pak? Sumpah. Vanilla menghilang dari lane, Cok. Siapa tuh?
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel
You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
Set galak amat nih orang.
you want?
You looking to join? Don't bother.
Ya, si Vanilla ngilang mulu ya. Apa tuh?
Arisen! Are you alright?
was most effective.
Masih ada ya? Oh ya masih ada dong.
Well matched in terms of strength. Next we keep on our
At last. No, the arisen has been poisoned.
Wah, kita kena racun, Pak.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Aduh. Mati kah kita kena poison, Pak? Apa, Cok?
My thanks, Arisen. As ever, your timing is impeccable.
Ini si kampret nih, vanilla nih. Keluar kau. Mana dia? Ini dia nih si kampret nih, ngilang mulu.
Long last I am returned to you. My
Yeah.
humblest thanks for restoring me, Arisen.
Iya lu
The
kemana,
training
Cok?
was mine as well. We shall both have to be more careful.
Hilang mulu nih, gua udah kena racun nih ya. Ntar lagi mau cut nih. Sini juga kena racun lagi, aduh. Mana ya? Terus pulang ke kota ini mas, Cok. Pulang lah coy, kita dulu pulang. Racun anjir. Ada si Griffin, Cok. Kabur,
I
kabur.
suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every
Ada
corner.
naga, Cok. Sip, kita kondisi sangat jelek ya guys ya.
You'll
Ah,
like to
kurang
grow
beruntung.
overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Ah, bacot kau ngilang mulu aja kerjanya. Lagi perang dia ngilang. Aduh, mati Cok ini mah.
Oxen are sturdy creatures, aren't they? Another encounter. I ill like this. We are already hard pressed from our previous engagement.
Kabur aja, kabur aja, kabur aja. Lah kok mereka berdua nggak ada sih si ini? Lah, kok kagak ada, Cok? Waduh, kemana tuh orang? Aduh, kena racun anjir, anjir. Tuh orang berdua kemana dah? Apa ya? Belas 18 juga nih. Inilah, Cok.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. It is a pleasure to meet you. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
Betul tukang hel, Pak. Coba jalannya sih. Lewat sini bisa tembus, coba lewat sini. Terus sini kita marking ini enggak ya? Sini. Ada gunung coy di situ, nggak bisa lewat. Ada terlihat mana sih? Sini.
Now, what might that be?
Hel dong.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. No! The Arisen has been poisoned! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Tuh, kalau racun pakai apa ya?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Wah,
You are indeed healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
hilangnya kayak gimana sih anjir poisonnya, Cok? Ini nih detoxification that constructs poison and venom used to cure the dreaded. Ini coba pakai ini anjir. Pakainya. Kenapa bisa pakai motor anjir? Tuh kan udah bersih kan badanku. Wah, kayaknya itu harus bawa ya. Aduh.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Kampret biang keorok anjir. Jalan dulu, Cok. Racun anjir dia. Oh iya, kan kita udah keluar dari racun nih kita. Coba sama tadi lah. Masuk
As a
ke
matter of
cave
fact,
lagi.
the time I spent apart from you was miserable indeed, Master. May we never be parted again.
Being separated from our master must have been hard, temporary though it may have been.
Baru kita panggil dulu coy anggota kita. Tanker.
I'll go and open the chest.
Level 19 dan
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. If ever you've need of an ear to listen...
ada. Ini kecil kali badannya, Pak. Sama anjir kayak aku. Oke, udah. Yuk. Aduh, lanternnya minyaknya habis lagi, kampret. Aduh. Gak ada yang bawa minyak ya. Aduh, minyak lanternya habis, kampret. Recombine gak sih? Apa yang jadi minyak ya? Habis lagi baterainya, Cok.
Here we go again.
We fight. Arms.
Of course.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Perlu pakai lantern kita.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! Go back! I will read my magic. Wait right there.
Ay!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Siapa tuh? Sakit banget anjir.
It was excellent. I could have done no better.
Panggil lah pasukan kau, panggil, nggak takut anjir. Langsung meninggal nggak tuh anjir dia.
That was hard won.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the originals.
Itu game acara ke atasnya tuh.
How very inspired. I cannot wait to return beyond the rift and inform my own master of this.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together. Would anyone care to push?
Mana Pak, sabar Pak, sini dulu dong.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count on my aid. I hide your assistance.
Ini dia, apa ini? 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓬𝓲𝓪 topi anjir. Oh ini aja berat. Oh begini. Ah masih GG yang jubah ini Pak, daripada ini. Tapi dia elemennya api +2. Ini stress sama strike-nya plus nggak plus nambah 1 doang.
Would you mind coming over here?
Wah ada jalan sini rupanya.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Ada makanya deh.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb.
Master,
Masih ya.
I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance?
Terus dari power boost maximum health. Maximum health. Yuk, ayo guys, lanjut lagi. Oh, itu si kampret itu, Pak. Udah lagi berantem dia.
At once, Master. Onward. Our work is not yet done. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest
We are under attack. Keep an open. Focus your attack. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
By your lead.
Langsung mati anjir sekali kebuk. Belok. Sekali gebus mati kita Pak sama dia.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. We were to make for 𝓲𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Gak usah lawan. Lari. Ayo buruan, Cok, gak usah lawan. Ini rame nih. Bisa.
We could obtain some rare material.
A well-organized pack is my speciality. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Rame ini. Bisa kita pancing dia ke sini, Pak. Pancing dia. Dari keroyok dia.
Ah, oxen.
It is best to leave harmless creatures be.
Beware, the Minotaur.
Alah, malah kemakan aku anjrit.
That's it. Now's our chance to strike.
Pak, tolong Pak. Bawa ke sini, Cok. Aduh. Berdibantai rame-rame nih. Sini. Mati dia. Masuk dalam air dia.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Ya si itu masuk dalam ini dia mati dia.
What do you want?
Mati anjir dia. Sorry, saya sudah main tadi.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Ya dong.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. Stay with me, Arisen.
Berarti masih
Wait right
mending.
there.
Masih mending. Anjir siapa lagi nih woi? Ayo sini, ayo sini. Inilah. Lagi berantem sama siapa dia? Oh, oke.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Well done.
Anjrit. When you take damage, not only in your remaining health reduced, but the maximum health you can recover is reduced. Oh, also the loss reduction. Just between battle, your maximum health will remain reduced. Aduh.
It seems we have enraged our foe. Might you not ease the rage to our
Rame nih, bisa nih, rame. Kita di belakang aja loh kita, udah. Jangan sampai mati aja cok kita. Tuh kan Vanilla sekali gebuk mati Pak, Vanilla aja.
Now I've got you. Worthy of caution. What say our best will do. Lightly.
Dia kabur. Kejar. Loh. Mana dia?
We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy here.
Wah, gila. Sliding nggak itu? Mas, datang lagi mereka. Loh, kok hilang, Pak?
One of our number is unconscious. I'll save you.
Woi, Vanilla aku, Cok.
I grant you fire's blade. Use it well.
Wah, dia bawa kabur anjir. Woi. Aduh, ada si slime lagi anjir. Dimakan kah Vanilla?
I miscalculated. Stand firm. You are not alone.
Aduh. Anjir, cok nggak kelihatan anjir. Aduh, dikit lagi mati dia. Dia ngincer kita pula, cok. Oh, udah ramai itu. Coba sini lagi.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Mati mulu, woy. Vanilanya kampret lah.
Master, I vow to weigh my every word before speaking, and when in doubt, I shall hold my tongue.
Boleh lah, boleh lah.
Delighted to meet you, especially if we share a sweet tooth.
Kurang orang, Pak. Masalahnya. Kita bisa pancing dia ke sini nggak ya? Dikit lagi mati loh dia tadi tuh.
This is generally used as a material.
Mana
I'm
dia?
sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Tuh dia. Inilah. Inilah main kita. Oh, tuh ada yang lawan tuh, ada yang lawan tuh.
My aim is true. I grant you roaring flame.
Hajar, keroyak coy. Dari belakang dulu kita.
Having rage that way. Might you not use that rage to our advantage?
Ayo, keroyak, 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 keroyak. Tambah lagi personil ya.
Tis a foe worthy of mention. What say our best did?
Of course, I see it now.
Dia ngincar vanilla mulu, Pak dia.
We can kill a fortune rush and head into battle.
Awas, 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 awas.
Foe carefully. Our foe has been thrown off balance.
Bentar lagi mati dia, bentar lagi mati dia. Bantai, bantai terus, bantai terus.
And our quarry shall fall. Well done.
Ayo aja, terus coy. Gila, darahnya makin kotor kayaknya.
Magic so it's not exposed. Went right there.
Kabur, kabur, kabur. Dia manjat pohon, Pak dia.
They must be revived.
Sensor, bangun sensor. Nice, mati dong. Untung aja. Airi mati juga. Ari.
Confidence and cooperation gave us an edge against our foe. Fortune favors us, 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪.
Oh, ini namanya ogre anjir. Mati kan lo. Makan nih.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle.
Really pushing your luck.
We've a choice of
okay.
where to go, but how to know the path best traveled?
Let us examine each path carefully before we decide.
Kita harus pulang dulu ini coy mau.
As a matter of fact, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Si Griffin kata tadi terbang. Kayaknya kita harus bawa tas camping sih ini. Satu orang aja buat tas camping.
Slimes! Most unpleasant. Ice attacks work wonders against their ilk.
Ajar dong slime ini. Mati aja jadi beku dia. Ada serigala coy.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. I'll save you. Go where your help is needed. My magic's gone.
Rusak aja jembatannya. Mati nggak dia tadi? Ada pakai panah mbak tadi. Ini dia.
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. This route has seen better days, but there's no sense lamenting it. We'll just have to take the long way round.
I'm not altogether happy with this. Ah, now here's a surprise.
Levelnya rendah-rendah anjir levelnya anjir.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Mum.
Ini spesialisan 6 anjir dia. Level 17 pak. Oke juga. Ini lah.
Master.
Mau bawain aja ya.
The time of our parting is come. Thank you for everything, Arisen.
Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so.
Kita butuh tank guys.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Ini aku tahu di sini nih. Ini dekat pulang ini, udah mulai pulang ini deketnya nih. Nah, langsung bertiga dari kita.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin.
Set sampai ujung sana, Pak. Siapa tuh yang mengaum?
Wolves, Master!
Mana, Cok?
I doubt
Wolfnya?
ice will be of any use against it.
Di bawah. Mampus.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I will protect you. Well done, Master.
Bisa aku berapa ya main game ini ya? Coba lah cek. Ya panas bener anjir.
Now,
Shit.
what might that be?
We
Apa
ought to
itu?
take a closer look.
Apaan?
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Mana sih musuhnya paling atas kah? Belum ada loh.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Oh, itu dia.
A meager challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
The Arisen has been put to sleep! Focus your strength, Arisen!
All this fuss over a moment's incaution. It shan't happen again.
Where the fiend's attacks, they'll put you in a slumber, rendering you defenseless in an instant. We must, each of us, remain alert. I shudder to imagine what would happen if we rounded off. I grant you roaring flame.
Masa cuma gini doang anjir. Ah, ini dia nih.
That was hard won. What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Gelap banget coy.
That wasn't a homecoming I envisioned.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Iya.
Peruse at your leisure. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all...
Ini yang tertoin aja. Nanti.
Right on the roads. Despite the out. What?
Device-nya 100, magic device-nya kurang ya. Oke, ini aja.
You know where to find me.
Soalnya gitu doang. Depannya lah bawa tas aja lah. Ini juga nggak ada anjir dia olinya. Enter nih cok. Ada juga deh.
Well met. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads. Despite the hour, you know where to find me.
Kok semuanya dikasihnya?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the...
Shall we get some rest then? To this world I return.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Ya. Belum apa-apa, anjir.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when...
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Belum apa-apa, anjir. Harus nggak demek dah.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Oh ya, ntar lah. Relak. Siang-siang gini emang hawanya panas nih. Kita cek di MSI Afterburner. Mana namanya ya?
Where are we off to next? Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Peruse at your leisure. This can be a lonely life.
CPU-nya 70 derajat anjir. 40 lah ya. CPU-nya 10.
Well met, sir.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent? And an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this 𝓃𝒕 dignitary than is publicly known.
Well met, sir. Nothing's harder than living an honest.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
rose at your leisure.
I'd like a quiet life. Live to a ripe old age.
Oh, I could use a rest.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Well met, sir.
You know when you breathe love.
There's comfort in what comes round the same.
Come on, have a look.
Gather round.
Sabar, Pak. Aku
Treat
mau.
your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Sabar. Aku ganti ini, coy. Menambahin ini. Mana sih, cok? Guild. Apa ini? Ah, ini dia. Mana? Itu dia vocation. Sama dia juga kah?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... Only an unseasoned trader falters in Much obliged.
Apa nama dia, coy? Siapa ya? Di sini juga, tapi di mana dia, coy?
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
Iya, bukan ngeres, coy. So negatif anjir pikirannya. Ini kah?
Interested in my ware?
Apa ini?
Pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. Gold is a resource
di
best spent
bawah.
judiciously.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation.
Udah bisa ganti vocation, coy, kita. Apa nih, kok belum bisa sih ini? Aja kita belum semua, Pak, ini. Ini baru nih. Optimal kali. Slightly restore health when you deliver the killing blow. Oh, gila, mahal kali, Pak. 900 anjir. Oh, ini kayaknya terusan dari beating wine ya. Skull splitter, helm splitter, skull splitter, elemental fall. Faster spin, faster spin, the number of slashes, anjay. Apa nih? Nah, ini bisa nyerang burung anjir. Ngeselin, Pak, burungnya sumpah. Lah. Oh, get over here, ditarik gak tuh? Get over here, gila keren cok. Smoke screen. Apa ya? Yang bom apa get over here coy? Soalnya ini nggak bisa ini pak dia. Nggak bisa nyerang burung. Nah ini bisa nyerang burung. Mana ya? Ah ini aja lah nggak apa lah. Chat B dia ya. Bring the dagger together to ignite an advanced form of kind blade that has longest lasting effect. Oh, can also be employed while clinching. Oh itu jadi lebih lama lah ya intinya. Boleh lah, kita masih ada nih duitnya. Sini. Nah, ada. Langsung berubah jadi splitter dong. Masih ada 4.000-an ya. Kabarnya ada ilmu hitamnya nggak? Kalau ada ilmu hitamnya enak nih. Kita cek. Aduh, lama kali. Ada, Cok. Bisa nggak? Set ngelek kali. Bisa sih. DCP ya, DCP. Scarlet Kisses namanya, Scarlet Kisses. Ini core skill ya. Ini segitiga. Oh, ini segitiga. When knocked down, press press A segitiga pula. The instant you make contact with the ground. Has a chance of activating automatically when using ke dinding, baru tuh langsung loncat ya, jump and press A. Oke. Inilah nih. Ini dulu, baru tuh ini, baru tuh ini. Nah, ini slightly restore health when you deliver. Oke, langsung. Nice. Oh, ini belum ya? Cutting wind. Gila. And then vet from beating wind that has extend attack range. Boleh. Shadow clock kita nanti aja. So kita kan rame-rame masalahnya. Dia rank 5, kita rank berapa dah? Kita rank 5 juga pak, sama. Tapi skillnya masih skill ampas anjir, di CP dia beda-beda ya setiap karakter anjir. Kampret tuh tuh sumpah selin pak, gila ini udah kayak mesin gun coy, anjrit. Anjir ini sih kayak exploding shoot, firing shoot apa nih? Ih, apa tuh, racun kah? Kayaknya racun ya. Apa nih? Fires a loaded arrow that address the foes of terrain explode after a time of attack, drenching the target. Those apa itu? Efek exploding shot lebih GG anjir tuh. Mati pak deh daripada drenching ya udah lah ya. Arti ini ntar dulu yang rame nih, nggak usah lah ya, kan kita berparty lah ya. Berarti exploding sama drenching lah ya. Doang ya, ini enak sekalian nembak ya. Swift kok dia maju dia, mati ya. Nice. Increase damage deal by your attack when target are not in battle stance. Oke lah, masih ada duitnya, tenang aja. Bisa maksimum stamina. Oke, udah semua lah ya. Fighter 100 aja jadi fighter ya. Tapi tunggu maksimal dulu lah baru ganti aku. allow the user to rob target that have been knocked off balance and target not in battle stand. Operative other item can only rob target larger target while they are down. Diapain sih anjir, dicekek aja kah?
Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase, so regrettably I cannot assist you. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Have you found any of the items we...
Receive fairy stone. Oh, kasihnya ke dia ya. Receive ring of 𝓂𝒂𝒏𝒕𝒂𝒏𝒈. Apa ini? A garment of thin cloth that hugs the wearer frame, drawing tightly over the breast. Gila, defense-nya 300 anjir. A ring imbued with power, the wearer attack are more likely to stagger and knock down foes. Boleh lah. Koleksi seeker koinnya ada 220 ya.
Methinks Roderick will be able. He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
Ambil dulu lah. Ring apa lagi tuh? Dapat ring lagi dong.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Nambah defense sama magic defense. Ini moderately boost maximum health, is slightly boost maximum health. Ring yang power, inilah power siapa tuh? Boost magic defense, reduce damage taken from fire attack. Unequip, so remove magic defense buat apa anjir? Ya kan aku nggak pakai magic. Ini ke vanilla. Oke.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. Treated to the foremost hospitality. Much obliged.
Kita kasih ini lah. Miasma, mana miasma? Borselnya jauh kali. Ini dia nih.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Yes, sir.
Lah,
You are most gracious.
kan belum kelar.
Yes, sir.
Semua sampai 3 biji. Anjret. Ya, satu lagi dong berarti.
You are most gracious.
Duh, keren banget so tenggorokan. Satu lagi dong. Banyak. Udah lah ya.
I don't know what to do.
Sini dulu nih apa yang dapatnya. Berarti kita ke sini bisa nggak sih? Lo sini nggak bisa ya. Udah ya, kita berarti sini baru tuh sini ya. Sini. Kita muter aja lah ya, muter sini sini. Let's go, boys.
I don't know what to do.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Let me think on this a moment.
We have yet more locations to attend to. Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I'm going to go exploring.
Could you come over here?
Life's been pretty kind to me. Well, to make it easy.
Aku salat dulu lah. Betul lah ya. Yuk, gas lagi guys, gas lagi.
How dare you? How could I have forestalled this?
Kok aku diserang sih?
Follow me.
Kabur pak, kita mau diserang sok.
Oh, what am I to do? What am I to do?
You wish me to return? At once, Master. We have yet more locations to attend to. Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
Soalnya larinya curang pak, nggak ada stamina nya anjir larinya.
Look, Master, goblins!
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
If that is what you wish, Arisen, I'll go on ahead. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Think how dang it is.
Over so soon.
Apa itu? Griffin kah?
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves in every battle.
Pak, tolong pak. Tolak matanya, Cok.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous. We will not provoke it. How are we going to attack it without
Mana dia?
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Lah, mati sendiri dia.
You'll not live to regret this.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we're not attacked, that is. Here we go again.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy,
Mati, Pak. Mati.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Right, just follow me. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the Arisen.
I grant you roaring flame.
Mana musuhnya, coy? Lempar, lempar.
It was excellent. I could have done no better.
I merely did as duty demands.
Well said.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Wah, siapa ini? Kok dibunuh dia? Loh. Bandit kah mereka tuh?
Seems your luck's run out. And mine's looking. Think you can run?
Feast your eyes on this.
That was superb, Arisen.
Mana dia? Sini.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Suaranya gitu kalah ini serigalanya sumpah.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must defend the cargo.
They're a tenacious lot.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it. We've come to reclaim these roads have grown ever more perilous this past half a year. There's even been a tale of banditry near the border.
Follow me.
Kelar pak yang ini. Tinggal di doang ya. Ya kelar gitu doang apa ya.
So the fun begins again, right, Arisen?
We must focus on fighting the weak, whatever our discomfort.
Of course. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Here, if you please.
Ya.
Follow me, Arisen.
Santai pak, jangan buru-buru.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing.
Right, just follow me.
catch cold. Well fought, Arisen.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Not bad, all things considered.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Ya atas nggak tuh dia? Mati kau.
You'll not live to regret this. Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
You have my protection.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Ini caranya naik coy. Loh.
Could you come over here?
Sorry ya. Ah, bisa anjir. Aja lah.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Bandit tak mereka ini pak.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Efficiency at its best. Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Banditnya juga rupanya ya.
Come on, don't drag this out. Stop!
Nice armor you've got. Could look better on me, mind.
Mana keluar.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
Right you are.
Mana Pak? Apa itu orang?
One never can have too many of these. Let us take care when and how we put them to use. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Shall we set it rolling?
We have yet more locations to attend to. We've a few options where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. We were to make for 𝓊 village, as I recall. It's not far from here.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Jangan turun, eh.
Harm in picking a few.
Mana Pak itu? Jangan itu. Ya, mereka jatuh ke bawah lagi, Cok. Tuh lah kan. Ayo
Fall back,
ke
and I
bawah,
will
Pak.
heal you with my magics. Wait right there. Let my magics grant you mental grief.
Turun nyarinya kan.
Here we go again. Fight. To arms. Understood.
Naiknya coy.
We have yet more locations to attend to. We've a few options where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us.
Ini
We
udah
were to make for 𝓊 village, as I
udah balik lagi
recall.
kayak ini kayaknya.
It's not far from here.
Udah kita ikutin dia aja lah. Si Cap anjir, yang bener lah Cap.
I grant you roaring flame. These are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Nice, 17 siapa kita?
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Master. Bakar pak aku.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Dia kebakar pak, weh.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Kebakar anjir dia tadi.
Follow me.
Kill dulu nggak sih? Ya udahlah ya. Ngebet kali dia kayak ngasih tahu.
Follow me, Master. I've plotted a new course that will see us to our destination much more swiftly.
Di atas aja dia. Ini miasma, miasma.
You are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of their strength.
Now that is a surprise.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. We've a few options where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. We were to make for
I've got time for a natter if you do. Say, might you do me a favor?
I've been hearing all sorts of rumors about you and how mighty you are, and I thought to myself, now if ever you need an escort that who you want will happen, I've got an errand to see too far afield, and if you come along and keep safe, there's a bit of reward in it for you.
That's kind of you.
Accept aja lah, semua di accept aja guys. Suruh kesini kah? Lihat kita di mana pak? Sini. Nanti dulu ya. Oh kita nggak bawa dia pak.
Iya.
Oh dia minta tolong bantuan cok rupanya. Balik dulu lah.
It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Well, that wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Sama kali jalannya dia, larinya. Untung aja ngeliat belakang itu tadi.
My thanks.
You, my friend, are every bit as formidable as I heard. Well, I'm glad that.
There you are. A well-earned reward.
Siapa kita? 1200 gold ya. Oke lah, oke lah.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Need anything?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Oh itu. Letter yang rupanya. Iya tadi cok dia.
The rules at your leisure.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Little.
Good evening, sir. I trust you.
Apa nih? Aduh. Oh, kalian kasih mas malah.
You fared all right on the road. Despite the out. Much obliged.
Don't think I'll stand.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right.
Shall we get some rest then?
Kalian tidur aja lah.
All I sought in other worlds.
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Shall we get underway?
Gak yang tahu kah jalannya? Yaudah kita aja.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Isn't much to go on. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
My legs are as loud. This place always puts me at ease.
A nice place for a picnic.
I don't mind a bit of danger.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me, but I must return to my rounds directly. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany me? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
What should I do?
Here he is. This young man is 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓬𝓲𝓪. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Gah... Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the gracious hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Each of our patients deserves our full attention.
Bisa buka kan anjir?
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone?
Tadi kan nggak bisa kebuka cuy, kan udah bisa. Udah gitu doang.
wish for me to remain here? 'Tis easily done.
Oh ini kan, ini ada orang lagi nih.
Medicine? Medicine! Medicine! Medicine!
Set,
Now.
kenapa Pak?
Now! Now! I need it. I need it. I need more medicine!
Oh,
Udah segini doang.
I shall gladly aid you if t-
A moment's prayer can do a world.
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
Oh,
Each of our patients deserves our full attention.
ini udah tadi.
Might you be a friend of 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪's? He's seen better days, hasn't he?
Dia tuh rupanya.
There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below, which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
𝑨𝒃𝒐𝒖𕕚. Back to 11 year.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night.
Buka aja besok ini. Kerasa kali coy.
And none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. Oh, you've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found.
Aught about this reeks of a plot. Let us gather evidence that we might expose it.
Right you are. How might we enter the basement sick room?
Well said. I need it.
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone?
Mayhap 'twould serve us
Yeah,
well to
fine,
track
very
down the
perfect,
former
super.
patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
Indeed, you are correct.
I know so little of this world and of myself.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like records of treatment. Johan and Bruno. I know these two. They left here not long ago, fit as a pair of fiddles. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use. Loath as I am to ask more of you, perhaps you would speak to them in my stead? You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found these look like Johan and Bruno? I recall them being especially... At any rate, they may know aught of use.
Nada.
What should I do?
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Impressive.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts, I say. Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a
Nigga.
saint-like. Her earnest care saw me back to full health. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room, and she watched o'er me through it all, bless her. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place, dark and shadowy, filled with the moaning of the sick. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. I'm sure I was moaning too.
Johan. Oke, udah. Kasih Bruno kah? Ini kah Bruno?
Elena?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes. The abbess of the gracious hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, I've always felt there's something off about her. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died down there. And once, I saw her, the abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had the look of a scoundrel about him.
They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh? Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Would that I could spend all day here.
Would that all my days were so.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend.
Wah, kok dia aja.
What say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
Tinggal situ kan sekarang.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
True enough.
Oh iya, betul, Cok.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Nah, kita ada rumah sekarang.
What's your problem?
Ada dia.
I fear I've much to attend to.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord 𝓉𝒂𝒏𝒕𝒂𝒏𝒈. What could his aim be, I wonder?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round.
Udah kah misinya? Investigasi rumah sih, Cok. Nggak ada destinasinya. Kita nggak masuk ada budget lagi dah.
Head to market, methinks.
Always another errand to see to.
Oh, I'm dead on my feet. What should I do?
A short repose would be more welcome.
'Tis my duty
Lah,
to devote
udah nggak ada deh. Ada nih.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like record Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use.
Soalnya ya.
My head hurts just thinking about it. What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water.
I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
Oh, gold ore ada, jadi gold ore. Oh, gold ore ada cuma satu.
I quite agree.
Coba kita. Lagi alamak buntu pula.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long.
Phantoms are upon us! Arisen! Are you alright? I grant you fire flame. Use it well.
I shall see to it this does not happen again.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Apa itu? Sapinya kebakar, Pak.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements. Most impressive, Master. We can ill afford to throw anything at that. Our foe is not yet doubted. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Anjir jurang, Cok.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Paling situ aja. Situ lah
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, capek-capek memutar di situ di rupanya.
Oh, very well. Back at your side I go. These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. At least I've never beheld if we keep mixing. So
What you need.
always the same. They are today, just how I like it.
What was it I had to do?
Can't remember the last time I had a problem. Time to be heading home. What do you think on this?
Much more of this.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to last.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet?
Kopi hiji nggak tuh?
Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just one more time. Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. What would we do without you? I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops, or make some ourselves by combining the ingredients.
By your leave.
Ini medicine bukan?
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you?
Banyak kali panesia. Apa lagi? Antidot, antidot.
Not yet. Fair enough. Come for...
Udah. Udah dulu ya guys. Thank you. Bye bye.